Hey Aries, it's Suzanne with Sunny Forest Tarot here to do a weekly reading for you for Valentine's Day week. Happy Valentine's Day. All right, so I'm doing a kind of a little different reading this week. I'm going to use my decks, and we're just going to let the cards kind of tell us the story. Okay, but we're going to look at this from your person's perspective. Okay, so whatever energy is attached to you, whatever romantic energy is attached to you, is what is coming out in this reading today, okay? My little fur nuts are going to go and get their hair cut today, which is always a funny day for me because, boy, you know, like, because I usually take them on a little ride in the car every day, sometimes to, believe it or not, get ice cream because they love ice cream. But they just like to ride in the car and they like to look out the window and everything. But they know when they're going somewhere where they don't want to go, and they get all nervous and they sit in the back and they shake, and I don't know, it's kind of funny because they are treated very well where they go to get their hair cut, and they always come back smelling and looking so pretty. I love when they get their hair cut, but they're gonna need some new sweaters, so I have to get some new sweaters for them today. It's just a fun day for me. It's not for them, but they, you know, it is for me. And they always come back much happier. And they know they get a treat and everything when they get back. All right, so let's see what we have going on for Aries. Oh, let's see. I have a connection to Aries because I have a lot of friends that are Aries. I've had a couple of bosses in my life that are Aries, so it's kind of a love-hate relationship that I have with Aries. Let's put it that way. All right, more love for sure. No hate, really. All right, so let's see. What do we have here? And again, this is from your person's perspective. Wow, honest communication. So is this something that you've experienced recently with them? Do you feel like you are owed some honest communication? Or, you know, it almost feels like I just heard that this person feels like they can't lie to you. Okay? Either this is coming or this is something that you are or have experienced with this person. I feel like this person would say that they couldn't lie to you if they wanted to. Okay? What do we have here? Someone is changing jobs or job status. It's interesting that I brought up bosses. So this could be you, this could be them. They might have received some honest communication that caused them to change jobs or, you know, job status in some way, okay? This is happening for a lot of people these days, you know, in the last year. A lot of people's jobs or job status have changed. So I don't know what that's about completely yet. And then we have, wow, I'm done. I'm over it. Is just what I say. So what that's saying, this deck here is about the raw ego speaks. So what your person is saying here is, and it's interesting that we have honest communication here, because if this person said to you, I'm done, or I'm over it, this card is saying that's just what they're saying. That's not what they're meaning. That's what their ego is saying. Their ego might be saying they're done with a job, or their ego might have said that they're done with the connection, but I don't feel like that's true. And if this person, what we just said, feels like they can't lie to you, this is really bothering them. It feels like there needs to be some honest communication about somebody who said, I'm done or I'm over it. You might have said that. And this person needs honest communication from you. If you said that, even if you said that to somebody else, you might have said it to a friend of yours, I'm done with that person, I'm over it. Well, you're not, or this person isn't, because it's coming from the ego for some reason. People say sometimes, I'm done, I'm over it, when deep down, they know they might have done something that caused this relationship or connection to go sideways. And it's easier to just say I'm done, or talk yourself into being done, or say that I'm over it, acting like I don't care when I actually do care. What do we have here? Make a fire, light a candle. Okay, so that's about meditation. It's like this person needs to take some time, some quiet time, and really look at what they're doing, what they're saying. It feels like they're saying one thing when the honest truth is something completely different. Make a fire, light a candle. That could be a romantic gesture as well. But we'll see. Labeled. This person might feel labeled in some way by you. I want to get one more card for that. Competitive. They've been labeled as competitive in some way. That might be a good thing from their perspective, okay? It might be not such a good thing from your perspective if this person seems like they're competing for something when it comes to you. Or this might have to do with a job, for sure, for your person. Your person might be preoccupied with a job. What else do we have? You had my heart even though I was really bad at showing it. So I feel like it was your person possibly that told you they were done, because they're telling you right now that you had their heart even though I was really bad at showing it. So it's interesting because this job information comes up in the middle, and then I feel like the relationship or connection is surrounded. So this might be somebody that you work with, okay? It might have been easier to say that I'm done, okay, or I'm over it. It's just what I had to say, maybe to, maybe to change their image at work in some way. They might have been labeled competitive, and maybe that's being seen as a negative thing. Frankly, if, I'm sorry, the world of work is competitive. So if you're labeled competitive, it probably means you're a fighter. I feel like this person in some way is a fighter. And I feel like almost that there might be something that you're bringing out in them that, they might be competing for you. Their competitive side might be coming out at work because they want to show you, what they have to offer, what they can get done. All right, so I'm curious about a few things here. Let's look at that honest communication. All right, so the honest communication, I want to look at you had my heart even though I was really bad at showing it. I want to look at make a fire, light a candle, and the I'm done card. Honest communication, 4 of Wands. Okay, so there is a connection here, okay? There's also a really strong foundation here between the two of you. You know, was this person honest about the fact that they could have seen this connection growing into a long-term connection between the two of you? It almost feels like something got started that got cut off very quickly. Okay, I feel like they might not have been completely honest about the depth of their feelings or where they wanted to take this. Something got cut off very quickly. Make a fire, light a candle, the Star. Card of Aquarius. You know, the Star can be about healing. It can also be about their heart's desire. So I feel like when they're spending some time alone, or if they get a chance to spend some time alone with you, this is the energy that they want to be in. You know, I feel like they want to have some honest communication about what they really wanted here, their heart's desire. They might get very romantic here. That feels very romantic. What's this? I'm done. I'm over it. All right, so we've got 7 of Pentacles. 7 of Pentacles. So this is the energy of what's next. 7 of Pentacles. The energy of what's next, and they're tired of what was going on before. They're tired of something here. This might be the energy a little bit of the job. They might have told a job that they're done or they're over it if they didn't tell you, because it feels like their energy is focused on what's next, whether it's with you or with their life or their job. You had my heart even though I was really bad at showing it. We have the World. This can be a card of Capricorn. You might be dealing with a Capricorn. I don't feel like this person, I feel like they're seeking some gratification here with you that they haven't, they're seeking gratification in general. I feel like at work and in their relationships. They're seeking some gratification. They're seeking to possibly close a cycle. And close a cycle can mean begin anew. This feels, again, very romantic. Let's see what the job change is about. Tower. Okay, so I immediately get that somebody might not have been honest about maybe why they lost their job. Okay? They might have been labeled maybe too competitive. Maybe they were a threat to somebody at work. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups. Yeah, I feel like whatever ended here abruptly, okay? I feel an abrupt, and it could have been an abrupt ending with you. It could have been an abrupt ending to the relationship because this person lost their job in a way that they're not proud of. Okay? And it affected this beginning in love between the two of you. But this person is focused on what's next. That could be what the I'm done is about. I'm over it. Now, they're saying that to you. Hey, I'm done with that job. I'm over it. no big deal. But I feel like it's a bigger deal than they're letting you know. Okay, they might want to have some honest communication, but I feel like they're scared. But this feels like, let's get back to where we were before this, before this tower fell on me. I want to take a look at this Ace of Cups that we had together, this new love, this new attraction, this new connection. This person is seeking some gratification. I feel like they're trying to fix something that was affected by something that was going on in their life. You might have came into their life as some type of catalyst that changed their energy. In other words, they might not have been happy doing what they were doing. You might have helped them realize that in some way. And it led to this person possibly losing their job. And it was because of, I don't want to say it was because of you, but I feel like it might have been, in as far as their energy shifted or changed because of you. But those things don't happen those things don't happen by accident. This person might have needed that change in their vibration or that kick in the butt in some way. You might have helped them to realize there's more to life than punching a clock every day or giving endless hours to a job that, really doesn't give back to them very much. They might be looking to just change their life, and helping them to really focus on what their heart desires. Star. Something like that. All right, so let's see what the energy from this person is, for Valentine's Day week when it comes to you. What do we have? The water beetle. Power, compromise, emotional peace. Interesting. What else do we have? I can fight for you. So, I feel like for this person, there might have been a little bit of a disruption or an imbalance in their power, which is showing them the art of compromise a little bit. Or there's a releasing of power, which forces compromise, which ultimately brings this person emotional peace in this week of Valentine's Day. It feels like this person is going to show you, who they are this week. Remember, they were labeled competitive in some way, and now we have I can fight for you, which is solar plexus. So it's like this person is showing they can fight for what they want. That might be something that you've been waiting for, especially since, this person is telling you, you had my heart, even though I was really bad at showing it. This person acknowledges that. So it feels like they know they need to show some fight for this, some honest communication about what they truly want. Maybe being a little bit romantic this week to show you what their heart's desire is and maybe what's next. Okay? This sounds very positive. This person is moving in the right direction. For some of you, this might be a surprise. For Aries, I feel like this is somebody that if, they seemed wishy-washy in the past, that probably wasn't acceptable to you. And they're showing you that they can be better than that. They can be better than wishy-washy. They can show that they can fight for you. And I feel at the end of the day, Valentine's Day week for them is about bringing them some emotional peace. Because if they weren't honest, okay, if they said I'm done, or, and they didn't mean it, that's a problem for you, Aries. So they might have a little bit of a fight ahead of them for sure, okay? Because if they said that, you probably believed it. And that's the problem with not being authentic. Because once you say something, there's always a question. Well, did they really mean it? And that's why this person's in the energy of fighting for you. Okay? All right, Aries, that's what I got for you. If you're looking for a deeper, more personal reading, certainly reach out to me. If not, no worries. I will talk to you next time. All right? Thanks so much. Bye.